What's up, you guys? It is, Spidey Dickos SC4 back here again with a different type of video, and, this is an off-script video, so, yeah, obviously, almost all my videos have no script at all, so, yeah, but, anyways, we're here to talk about. Now, this is not a normal NASCAR news discussion video, even though I should make a video on Jeffrey Earnhardt and, him without a ride in 2018, but that'll come later because, come later, so yeah, I'm just going to say that right now. So, right now, so we're here to talk about, really, we're really here to kind of talk about NBC and their NASCAR coverage, which there's a good majority of people that hate it. You know, a lot of people hate it. So yeah. Now, can I blame them? No, I know, but yeah, but today we are gonna talk about why, really my personal opinion and what like I think, and why really I think why I really and what I think of NBC really. So if you guys don't know, NASCAR has is broadcast both on Fox for the first half of the season, and then for the last half of the season it's on NBC's, which it's on NBC. Basically, NBC has the the chase side of NASCAR, really. So, yeah, they have that, and, and obviously Fox has the first half. Now, really, for me, to be honest, I really do like Fox. I really do like, the NASCAR coverage they do. Plus, they've been doing this for a long, long time now. And, yeah, and obviously, Fox, to be honest, I really do find, like, the big difference between really, um, Fox and, NBC, really, because, Fox has the, first half of the season, which is, like, Daytona 500, until Sonoma, which, so, yeah. But really, lately as of now, I've been hearing a lot of people complain about NBC and stuff like that, and to be honest, a lot of them really do say things that obviously are, that are obvious. For instance, Rick Allen always says aggressive goes around or something like that. Anything has to go with the word around and stuff like that. But really, now there's a good majority of people that hate NBC, and me, what do I really personally think of NBC? Well, I guess one thing okay, I'm actually gonna say some good things about NBC, and that is, one, they actually show the laps of the race instead of the laps in the stages, which, to be honest, I wish Fox were to change that, like, since we have stages now, Fox shows, the stage laps and not the race laps, when NBC shows both of them. Now, that's one thing I actually like about it, like, we get to know what lap we're on, basically, like, we're lap 18 of 200 or something like that, But Fox, they count the, the stage times, which, to be honest, I wish that they just do the, you know, the, you know, the, they just do the lap times, like how they always did it, and really, I guess that's one thing I would say really about NBC, like that's one good thing I feel like they do. Also, NBC really kind of. Hey, I gotta admit that their intro they have an intro to the NASCAR races, and it's Blake Shelton, Bring Back the Sunshine, which is a pretty cool song, must admit. And the NBC theme, it's really cool too. I think those sound really nice. I wish kind of Fox, even though they have the Fox theme, NASCAR theme back on, whatever happened to Sideways, whatever happened to that, And really, what I actually kind of do like, and that is, for Fox and their intros, they choose a lot of different songs, for their intros. But, NBC, they always have to have, make something, bring back the sunshine and all that stuff. But really, now that's kind of the one thing that I really do like about NBC, And really, what I really think of the commentary, really. Well, obviously, the one key difference, and that is we don't hear boogity boogity boogie in the start of the race. So, yeah, that's have we all been through that? We just want to hear boogity boogity boogie every race. Wouldn't that be nice if we just hear that in every race? But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna be going over basically all of the I basically kind of want to go over all the commentaries in general. I'll talk about Rick Allen first because he's the main announcer, and obviously he does get a lot of criticism now. Does he deserve this criticism? He does. Well, one thing is for sure. To be honest, well, other than people really do say, this may not be now, I don't really have anything complaints with Rick Allen, but, yeah, he kind of does say around goes this driver and, problems, so, yeah, but to be honest, I would just say that those are just people just making fun of Rick Allen, that's not really complaint, even though he does say that a lot of times, but when Mike Joy says trouble, on the track, it does get repetitive, but hey, he at least tries to say something different, and yeah, it is also true that Rick Allen does kind of don't know what the hell he is talking about, so, like, for instance, the Charlotte, the Bank of America 500 coverage, Chase Elliott, made a bold move and took, second position away from Danny Hamlin. And Rick Allen is paying attention to Danny Hamlin and not Chase Elliott. So, I don't know what's going on there. So, yeah. Yeah. And also, people and really also another thing that people kind of do complain about, and that is, NBC talks too much about the playoffs. Now, to be honest, I don't find really that a complaint. They have to talk about the playoffs because, even though there's a lot of people that kind of hate the playoffs and like the playoffs, they really do have to talk about it. You can't change that, okay? Alright? Okay, that's the one thing I just have to say, really, the playoffs are really so important that NBC, they have to talk about it. Now it's not a problem in the Cup Series, but it's a problem in the Xfinity Series because during the Charlotte race, the fall race for the Xfinity Series, Alex Bowman was leading the race, and NBC decided, we're gonna pay attention to Ryan Reed and Brendan Gaughan, when really they're just racing for a spot in the next round, really. Now, Now, I don't know. Now, to be honest, I find this kind of a people just like. I think that the thing is, people just like to complain a lot. You know, I think that's the thing. People just like to complain a lot. You know, but really, now I don't know how many views this will get, but I want this video to go out there. You know, I want it to go out there, and I want people to watch it. Okay? You know, NBC, they kind of have to talk about the playoffs, because if they don't, then people won't really know, much about it. Now, the reason why people give Fox more credit, and that's because they don't have the playoff side of the season. So, plus, I don't really think that, really the playoffs really kind of don't matter. But hey, who's going to be the championship, really, when you're in this format, and that Brian France wants to make NASCAR like football? Maybe I'll do another video on things that could change NASCAR that needs to be fixed. So, yeah, I'll do another video on that. But, yeah, also, and also another thing I kind of do want to kind of talk about as well, and that is, talk about the other, commentators and stuff like that, Steve Letarte and Jeff Burton, obviously, how would I say how their commentary is? Well, I don't know. We may not have, that much as an excitement as Darrell Waltrip has, with the Fox Group and all that stuff. But there's really one thing I had to say about Steve Letarte, and that is he tells good information. He really does tell excellent information when it's needed. I meant seriously. I would say Steve Letarte out of Jeff Burton and Rick Gallen, that he is the best one at commentating, these races in general, but yeah. But, yeah. Yeah. And also, there also is something I just want to talk about too, and that is, nothing but commercials. Well, now I really don't know why people cannot say NBC they have too, like, they cut the commercial too much. NBC, people say that NBC stands for nothing but commercials, when really, dude, NBC, they don't jump immediately to commercial, but, they don't. But what the, I don't know if people like to complain a lot because they want to smash NBC and they miss Darrell Waltrip saying, boogity, 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 let's go racing boys, or that really, they like to complain. This is kind of common with Fox too. They do cut to commercial like 10 or a few laps into the race, what do people want to do? Do they want them to commentate, until, I don't know, until the end of the stage, or what? Seriously, what? When? But, yeah, I don't know but to be honest, NBC, for me, they don't cut the commercial real quick. Really, they don't. And really, I want to talk more about, Jeff Burton's commentary. Well, I don't think his commentary's bad, but, hey, we have him, so, yeah. Now, what is the one thing NBC can fix about really their commentary? Well, Rick Allen needs to be more better as a commentator, because it literally proves, when he he needs to pay attention more. He needs to know what's going on the track and all that stuff. And he can't be off deja vu, talking. He wants to talk about the Olympics or something like that. I don't know. You know? And also, NBC, they need to pay attention more to the wrecks. Like, for instance, Mid-Ohio coverage. They miss Casey Mears spinning out and Justin Allgaier spinning out too. So hey, they need to get more better at, at doing this. Thank you, pieces of crap. But anyways, and like, yeah. Also, well, I want to also talk about my opinion on Rutledge Wood and all that stuff. To be honest, I don't really care about him, really. He's just a guy there, or on the track saying, "Hey guys, look at this," or "Hey guys, I'm not, crap, I'm sounding like Jeff Burton, yeah, but guys, hey, like, Rick, look at this goal, like, look at the, okay, I'm gonna look at this, okay, and god damn it, okay, look at this, I can make a hole, and I'm talking about golf and stuff like that, that's not involved by racing. Hey, look at this, I'm up here, yeah, look at these beer cans right here, these people know how to celebrate. Yeah. To be honest, if you guys hate that, ignore it, put the volume down on your remote and stuff like that. And also another thing about people not affording NBC. Well, to be honest, I literally can't afford my parents pay for every channel because, stuff like that. And I guess that is kind of one complaint, but I don't know really if people need to pay for all the channels to get every channel, or really NBC needs to, or really NBC, or really do they need to have a full-time Fox season? Which, to be honest, would I really prefer a full NASCAR Fox season or a full NBC season? Well, the one thing I would say, and that is, I said it would be cool if we had a full Fox, Fox covered all the races, but really, to be honest, the off season is really, really short. Plus, hey, if Daryl, plus of all the Fox group, if they, get, if they have to commentate the whole season, then they'll have like 3 months to take a break, and have to do it all again, which to be honest, like, they need, the Fox guys, they need their time, to take a break and stuff like that. And NBC, to be honest, like, some of the guys at NBC, they won't have a job, Like, where Rick Allen, Jeff Burton, and Steve Letarte, where will they go? If they don't have a job, commentating, then, hey, they're possibly going to have to go to NASCAR and be on NASCAR Race Hub, or commentate the Xfinity Series, or Rick Allen can go back to the Truck Series, because they already got a crappy announcer, Vince Welts, in that series. So yeah, so really, kind of overall, to be honest, I do kind of, what I mainly see people, a lot of people don't, a lot of people like to complain, I think, really about NBC, but really, like, how they talk too much about the playoffs, how they're really bad at commentary and all that stuff, but, but, to be honest, really, I don't really hate NBC's coverage, but there were what the F moments in them. So, yeah, I don't really think they need to have a full NASCAR Fox season. Well, it would be cool, but NBC and Fox, they need to have their own times. NBC, they need to have their part of the seasons and all that stuff. And well, people are probably gonna complain, are really gonna say, what are you talking about? Are you praising NBC? Well, I'm not praising NBC. I just see a lot of people on YouTube talk the bad things about NBC. I want to talk about the good things about NBC. You know, there's got to be some good things. You know, like for instance, I think there's a few good things in Batman v Superman. Like for instance, I thought Ben Affleck was good at Batman. You know, even though I really hated that movie. You know, and stuff like that. But you know, well, there's got to be good stuff in it. You know, there's got to be good stuff about an NBC, guys. Also, hey, there is, also what NBC does, for the Darlington throwback, and as they do get Ken Squire, Ned Jarrett, and then Dale Jarrett, to commentate like a good portion of the race, which is really good, which I think is pretty good, for people at home to hear, those guys commentate again. So, yeah. So overall, I don't really think NBC is bad. But yeah, but one thing is for sure, Rick Allen, he needs to be better at a commentary. You got NASCAR material on your hands, and you need to improve. You know. So yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this pretty long video. I don't know when I'm gonna talk about Jeffrey Earnhardt and his deal, but yeah, I'll talk soon about that, and I'll talk about Ray Black Jr. to the 51s, all that stuff. And then I'll talk about problems with NASCAR and how you can fix it. So I hope you guys enjoy that. That being said, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.